What's up, YouTube? I'm here. I want to talk to you guys about the regional this weekend and my little test run of gadgets. The build I took to the regional this weekend wasn't really meant for playing. I actually had the intention of not really even playing, and I wanted to trade most of the day, but I went ahead and stayed in for 3 rounds until I lost, and I wanted to see what the deck was capable of doing for the meta, and the things I learned to better help out the Gadget players. So, my round 1 was against Chaos Dragons. This matchup, particularly not so easy when you don't have a lot of back row. I kind of figured that one out. I'm still playing, I believe, 11 traps, 4 spells, and then you guys got the chance to see the build from Delhan. I've changed a few things since then. You have to remember this is pre-Extinction Night and pre-101. But the thing is, the way the functionality and some of the matchups go should be relatively easy. The Chaos Dragon matchup, though, wasn't particularly hard against the player. I set up key plays, dropped Gores early game. Now, the argument with Gores, a lot of players are not understanding. Gores and Phoenix Chain in the same deck is like Thunder King and Gadgets. People have argued with it. Unless you know how to play Gores, I wouldn't play Gores. Alright, there are many a way to play Gores. I play Gores in the generation sense. Use Gores to generate card advantage instead of dying. Gores, very early game, can either win you or lose you the game. If your opponent goes turn 1, drops 3 cards on the board, attacks on the last one, you drop Gores, you have the ability to clean up your opponent's board for free, and you only cost you 1 card, as opposed to your opponent's 3-card dedication that they put into you, which the Chaos Dragon player did. I don't care about my life points, I only care when they hit 0. That's more important to me than anything, is once they hit 0, I lose, but that's neither here nor there. So I play Gores in the generation sense. Very, very, very important card. A lot more than players give Gores credit for. And it's really sad that players can't understand that Gores is a really crucial card. Now, yes, Gores with Phoenix Chain isn't, good or bad. It's just one of those things that if I have Phoenix Chain in my hand, I'm going to go get the Gores off, and then I will set up plays with my Phoenix Chain. Or the other way around, I will use the Phoenix Chain in a sense that it won't be taken care of, and then I'll drop Gores. But as for the players that are complaining about Gores, this matchup against Chaos Dragons proved that it was useful. Game 2, Trag and Redux won it. Lobble Chain still very important in the deck. I wouldn't cut it because you can still drop your 1-up Redux to the graveyard and then rank 7 up. So that was that matchup. Round 2 I played against Machina. The old mirror match. Haha. This matchup was relatively easy. Game 1 was King of the Feral Imps, lead at home. Game 2, I boarded in Cyber Dragon. He went turn 1 Fortress because his hand wasn't that good. He wanted to establish a monster, and then on my turn, Cyber Dragon, Contact, took care of everything. I was testing Cyber Dragon out for the side for the Yugioh matchup, which I did play for round 3. Round 3 was Yugioh. I actually ended up losing this matchup. I couldn't plow through his 5 back row turn 1 both games. 5 back row and armor is very challenging. It's like I was talking about before. You can set your back row, but the trap stun is real. The Yugioh trap card that special summons 2 is real. There are many things that the deck can do to you, and that makes the deck very strong because of the amount of back row it can have. The amount of power cards the deck has can just overpower you in an instance. So I did lose that matchup. Cyber Dragon didn't really go off because all the trap cards on the planet are a thing, but the deck did functionally do what I wanted it to. I did get the chance to play against Fire Fist in testing with my friend on Saturday night before the regional. Found out that 2 Mirror Force is better than 3 Mexi, so we rotated out Mexi down to 2, and then Mirror Force back to 2. That worked out really well in all 3 of the matchups. Granted, 2 of those matchups aren't relevant, and the Yugioh one, I do feel like I kind of want Nobleman to cross out back in the side, just to, take out your opponent's armor, and then you just have to play the back row game. And that's pretty important. Makes me wonder if Degust Emerald wouldn't be a half-bag card right now, just to recycle gadgets and then draw a card. Just more free generated card advantage from that because Avarice is gone. Also considering Duality again, I'm kind of starting to wonder about shifting the deck back to a normal Gadget deck with a little bit heavier back row, and then relying on the slow roll. But we'll have to wait and see how the new format comes out with Extinction Knight and 101. So that's a little talk about my matchups and a little bit of the Gore's Phoenix Chain logic, so you guys can kind of understand why I think the way I think for those particular matchups. So guys, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think about this. Like I said, I wanted to just talk to you guys a little bit about some of my card choices and my justification on some of them and how my matchups went. So there's no point in continuing to play after your X1, for me at least, because I'd rather just go trade and have fun, hang out with people for the rest of the weekend, than, you know, actually focus and play. When you're looking at your extra deck for an entire tournament going, oh, well, I wish I had 101 or Extinction Knight, you know, things are real for you. So guys, leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and MK40 out.